Hey everybody, Lisa T here. This is a contest entry for Pat over at the Vinyl Archivist. Um, Love Pat. I have just recently been getting to know more about him. He's a real neat guy. The prize is an amazing John Coltrane record. That if my name is drawn, I will be promptly forwarding to Prague Hat. He loves John Coltrane. John Coltrane is his favorite jazz artist, and so that should be in his collection. So, with that said, I'll go ahead and get started. So, we are supposed to be showing our Wallflower albums, and of course, Wallflower is, a slang term for typically the girl, but it could be a guy who is basically line the walls of the dance and don't get asked to dance, and they end up just sort of standing there by themselves. So these are records that you see all the time in the used record bins or in the cutout bins, and they just stay and nobody really picks them up. They just get overlooked for whatever reason. I have 5 that I'm going to show you. The first one is Barry Manilow. I actually love Barry Manilow. I've always liked him. But, he got a reputation for being, dork, and you were not cool if you listened to him. When I was a teenager, I went to great lengths to make sure that none of my friends knew I was listening to him because I didn't want to get made fun of. But I'm 53 now, and I love Barry Manilow, so there. My brother Kevin actually picked this album up for me at a yard sale because he knows I collect vinyl. And he brought it to me because he thought it was funny. And the joke was on him because I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love it, but I only have one Barry Manilow, and I really wanted another." He was like, "Really? Yeah, really. This is what I had. This is what I still have. Barry Manilow's greatest hits, just a greatest hits album, double album, nice gatefold, and I love it. I don't listen to it all the time, but I do enjoy it. And so now I have 2 Barry Manilow albums. You see them sitting in the bins at the thrift store, and people just, oh, Barry Manilow. And kind of synonymous with Barry Manilow, and they kind of get lumped together, is Neil Diamond. And, a lot of people consider him to be kind of not worthy, the dork. Oh, you don't want to be seen dancing with Neil Diamond, right? This is also a greatest hits album. I've got actually 3 of his albums, but I picked this one because of the fabulous hair. Look at that. Is that some early 80s hair or what? Oh my gosh, when was this released? Oh, this was actually released in 74. Actually, that is kind of 70s hair, isn't it? He just needs the sideburns. But anyway, yeah, Neil Diamond, and I love Neil Diamond, and Tony and I are actually planning on having a Neil Diamond party and having, we were planning before the pandemic and having mixed drinks that were named after his songs. And I've already created the song Sung Blue, and basically it's a drink with blue curacao, rum, and pineapple juice, and a splash of sour mix. And the Cracklin' Rosie is a rosé wine with some Sprite or club soda and a cherry on top. Anyway, we made up about 5 different drinks for different Neil Diamond songs that have colors in them, and anyway, so that won't happen until 2021, and unless we do it online or something. But anyway, so that's Neil Diamond. Okay, so a lot of people you know, you cannot go to a thrift store without seeing a Herb Alpert album, can you? I know I can every time. Every time. And I know Rachel, the music ma'am, she put Whipped Cream and Other Delights in her video because it's kind of a joke in the vinyl community that you're not really a part of the community if you don't own that record. And I told her, I said, I don't own that record. I do have several Herb Alperts. And it turned out I actually do have the record. Oh, hang on, let me show it to you. Yeah, here it is. So I do actually have Whipped Cream and Other Delights, which is funny. I don't think I've ever listened to it. It was part of my grandfather's collection that I inherited. My grandpa actually liked Herb Alpert. And so I have about a half a dozen of his records. And anyway, but this was the one. I keep seeing it in thrift stores. You know, I think the last several times I've gone thrift shopping, I've seen this exact, you know, album going places. And so it just kind of gets left behind. Nobody really wants to give it a chance. And the one time I didn't see it, there was Michael Parks, Long Lonesome Highway. This is another one that I see almost every time I go to, you know, go thrifting or to, you know, a used record store. It's almost always sitting in the bin. It's like people just don't know who he is, so they, you know, they inherit their parents' records, and I don't know who that is, and I'm just gonna, you know, give it away. You probably recognize him though as if you're a Quentin Tarantino fan, he played the sheriff in Kill Bill Volume 1. You know, the son number 1. And he also, in Kill Bill Volume 2, played, the 80-something-year-old pimp who had been a father figure to Bill, and I can't remember his name to save my life. But anyway, he played that part as well. So anyway, those are my 5 Wallflowers. And I'm going to put a link to Pat the Vinyl Archivist channel in the description. And I'm getting ready to make a video where I have to listen to 5 of my husband's favorite hard rock, heavy metal songs. So I'm nervous as hell about that. So you can look forward to that being uploaded later today. And thank you so much for your support. Thank you, Pat, for this great contest. And love all of you so much. And you have a great day. Bye-bye.